Hello people, it's your boy Usman back again with another video. This time we're talking about Manchester United's win against Middlesbrough. That's come in the Premier League. Yes, the bloody Premier League. And first things first, no more views from the bloody six. Enjoy Arsenal. I really hope Wenger stays for a long period. You know, lads, don't be selfish. You know, you gotta help the other teams around you sometimes and sign up Wenger. Come on, boys, sign him up. But jokes aside, you know, we won 3-1. Goals from Fellaini, you know. Some say Zidane in disguise with a wing on, but you know, I can't disagree these days. Fellaini, Lingard, and that man who's the flipping machine, in my opinion, one of the best players we've had this season. Antonio, never giving up, bloody Valencia, and their goal came from just dead. We'll get a bit into all that kind of stuff a bit later on in the video. First things first, what I want to touch upon is the actual lineup. You know, I'm not gonna lie, when the lineup came on, I was just looking at that team sheet thinking, how the hell are we gonna win this game? You know, who's gonna score for us? First of all, I was just hoping Rashford would actually score and Mata. They were the two people that I picked out, you know, potential goal threats. And funny enough, neither of them actually got on the team sheet, so what the hell do I actually know? Just touching up on the Lingard thing, when I saw Lingard on the team sheet over Martial and Mkhitaryan, I'm not gonna lie, I was absolutely fuming because I love Mkhitaryan and he's the only person that I feel, you know, minus Martial, so to speak, picks the ball from deep and actually runs with the, you know, with the ball. But I was mistaken because Lingard filled those blue shoes fantastically. And you know, after one game, I'm not gonna get carried away like every other Man United fan has. Well, not every, quite a lot of United fans have. And absolutely jump on the bandwagon and say, oh, Lingard this, Lingard that. Lads, it's one performance against Middlesbrough. Let's not get carried away, but gotta give props, gotta put my hands up and say, no, I got that one wrong, because I've been slagging them off so much. And also another player I've been slagging off a lot, like the rest of the United fans, Marwan, Zidane, Fellaini. What a lad, he was absolutely sublime today, you know. He did the things that you expect, you know, Pogba to be doing, but you know, Fellaini just steps up sometimes, just steps up. But oh god, all jokes aside, you know, I don't even know where to start, but I will start with that chance that Rashford had when Lingard was driving with the ball, plays him inside, he rips Bernard for pace, that flipping FIFA-esque, runs around the outside, he's 1-on-1, he tries the bloody finesse. Yeah, he misses it. I was just thinking at this point, please Valdez, don't have one of them bloody games that you turn up on against Man United. God, I was just feeling the worst at this point. I was thinking, you know, we've not really done much in the first 10 minutes, but we've got a decent chance, probably better than everything they've had. First 20 minutes, they dominated the play. About 70% possession to them. They did nothing at all. You know, they didn't create any chances. And then after the 20-minute mark, I think Carrick, in particular, started to grow into the game, started to get the ball and get hold of the ball and hold of the game for that matter, and absolutely dictate play like Carrick does. The absolute flipping underrated man. I love Carrick so much, man. The guy is so underrated. But yeah, that all aside, like I said, Carrick started to dictate the play and that really improved us. We had a couple of outlets, a lot of movement off the ball, something I'm not associated with our team for a couple of weeks now. And surprise, surprise, the team, which is probably the weakest on paper, performed probably the best going forward in, you know, spurts or spells, whatever you want to class it as. But yeah, like I said, a lot of movement off the ball that really, you know, helped with the fact that we had Ashley Young and Valencia. I was crying out for Ashley Young in the preview to be playing this game because I feel like he's, from the wing backs we've got, well, I'm not including Luke Shaw in this, so don't quote me on this, because in my opinion I don't think Luke Shaw is going to get a game this season probably, given the way Jones is treating him. But you know, comparing to Blind and Darmian, I'd rather have, you know, Ashley Young, because he actually can bloody cross a ball, and he bloody proved that when he flipping cut in like Van Gaal season off all, he flipping cuts in onto his right foot, back stick, Marwan, Zizou, Fellaini. Come on, boys. Oh god, the reason I'm so gassed is because I genuinely didn't think we were going to score with our team sheet. The fact that Fellaini just popped up with a goal after his performance on Thursday. What a lad. Go on, Fellaini. Oh god, the way I've been hating on him this season is actually a joke. But Fellaini makes it 1-0 to Man United. To be fair, we had a good spell leading up to that goal. It was kind of coming in, you know, prior to that goal, Rashford did have a chance, but Mata ran in behind and cut the ball across. Flipping Valdez saves it, and he saves it again off, I think it was Valencia. Basically a double save. He fluked it, didn't he? Because he showed a bit later on in the game his real flipping quality, the piece of, you know what. Anyways, that all aside, 1-0 to United. At this point, we're pretty much cruising. They were dominating possession. However, we were pretty much, in my opinion, we were the only team that looked like was actually going to go ahead and score a second goal. We were creating many chances in the first half. And, you know, coming to the first half, at the end of the first half, I was very pleased with the performance. Like I said, I would have taken anything, you know. To this game, if somebody offered me a 1-0, I would have snatched their hand off. Because, like I said, no more views from the six. And that was the only thing that mattered. Getting those bloody 3 points. Didn't really care about the performance. But we actually put in a decent decent performance, especially in that first half. So going into the second half, you know, we continued with the same sort of movement off the ball. You know, it was quite fluid, the front three. Lingard and Rashford's link up today was absolutely fantastic. Like I said, I've been critical of Lingard, massively insane. He's an average player, he's a squad player. Honestly, he stepped up today, and we really needed him to step up, especially with the second goal. My man ran from in our own half, 40 yards. For some reason, no Boro player put any pressure on Lingard, and I'm just thinking he's going to slip it into Mata here, and Mata's probably going to make it too. But Lingard thought, no what, let me just put my flipping foot through it, and it was streamed into the top bins. Kind of similar to the one in the FA Cup, you know, when he won it for us, but this time he's on the other side and not on the volley. But what a strike! Unbelievable. Lingard, where the flip has that come from? But the thing is, right, watching Lingard play today is kind of not frustrating, but it's kind of what I want to see Pogba do. Like, the Pogba I know would pick the ball up and drive with the ball. It's just not happening for Pogba at the moment. But Lingard definitely stepped up today. You know, it's good to see, you know, other players, you know, grab the opportunity and flipping show Jose they can actually do something. But that other side, we flipping bottled it, you know, well, we tried to bottle it, should I say. 2-0 up, and I'm thinking we're absolutely cruising at this point. We can't really fluff this, can we? We're probably going to get 3. Every time we went forward, after the 2-0 period, we looked like we were going to get 3rd. But Lingard and Rashford in particular looked like they were absolutely knackered. You know, we had a threat on their counter pretty much the whole game. However, there's just lack of pace. Well, I'd say it's down to fatigue, to be honest. The ball's run the socks off altogether. I was really pissed off at Jose, I'm not going to lie. I just don't know what he was doing. Why the hell didn't he take Lingard off a bit early, like 10 minutes earlier, and bring Martial or Mkhitaryan on? Because like I said, there was loads of space for us to counter him at every opportunity. He just didn't, you know, make the use of it. Instead, Jose goes for the defensive substitution, trying to see the game out, which is absolutely fine. I got nothing wrong with that. However, we camped so flipping far back in our flipping box. It was absolutely embarrassing. There was a period in the game when we had 4 defenders in the space of bloody 10 yards. Like, what the hell are we doing? Like, I understand we needed the points or just see the game out, but there's a means of doing things. You can't just flipping fully like part the bus and invite pressure on like that. You gotta have an outlet. And like I said, Lingard and Rashford were knackered, so we didn't have an outlet. They were just bringing the ball in every 2 seconds, and I'm not gonna lie, we were absolutely bricking it, especially when Traore and Jested came on. I did say prior to the game that Traore was gonna cause us havoc, and that guy was running past people like they weren't even flipping there. So it just makes you think like if we play against someone with a bit of quality about them, you know, we're gonna struggle. So our defense definitely needs to improve, you know, hopefully in the summer. But that other side, they got a goal back. I think it was at the 77th minute, something like that. Jested gets a goal. You know, it's just a mess of a goal. What the hell is that defense doing? You know, up until this point, I'm gonna say this before I go into this. Smalling was absolutely fantastic. He was winning pretty much everything in the air, as well as Bay and Jones. Really, to be fair, I can't be overly critical, but this period of the game was absolutely shocking from all 3 of them, really. It was just a shambles, really. They couldn't flipping clear the lines, man. It's just bouncing about. What are you doing, boys? They win the first ball, right? It's just bouncing about. And it's just like, what are you doing? You just have to put your foot through it, Small. He completely misses the flipping ball. He might as well just get the assist for Jested. He just lays him off, and Jested taps in. And at this point, I was bricking. I was thinking, what the hell is going off here? Don't tell me we're going to blow a 2-0 lead against Middlesbrough. But thankfully, we held on. And at the last minute of the game, you know, Victor Valdez, no, I've got to give him a bit of credit, to be fair to him, you know. He's a true red. Come on, Valdez! Cheers for the flipping goal, you know. I appreciate it. You know, you made that double save, but you did make amends, you know. I like the way you blended it, trying to pretend that you actually wanted Middlesbrough to win. But in actual fact, you're a United fan deep down. So Valdez thought, no what? I'm going to do a Steven Gerrard. I'm going to slip. Antonio Valencia, bloody massive credit to him for not giving up on that ball, because I know our flipping would have given up on it a long time ago, especially in the 90 bloody second minute or 3rd minute of the game when the guys been running up and down. But he didn't give up, and he got his just rewards. As the commentator said, Valencia makes it 3-1, and that's all you need to know, and that is all it is, because Jose's taken us back to the top. No, I'm getting carried away. I'm joking, don't kill me. Yeah, that other side, we always took Arsenal, you know, it's a standard thing, innit? You know, you can't see them down in 6 and like all that kind of shit. But that other side, just want to pick up on some things I've seen in social media after the game. Rashford was getting a stupid amount of abuse. First things first, the guy's 19 years old. Second thing, yo, the guy was fantastic in that game. I've said this many times about Zlatan. He's played amazing. The only thing we're missing was the finish, and that was exactly the same as Rashford. He ran everything down. He just gave us a different threat with that pace in behind. You know, there was a moment in the game I think it was in the second half, when he got the ball deep in midfield and he turned and he ran and he literally just ran past like 3 players like they're not even there. So you know, I don't know why people are criticising him. Yes, I understand he missed a couple of very easy chances you'd expect anyone to score, especially someone of his caliber, but you just gotta be easy on these guys, man. They're 19, man. What the hell are you? Half of you lot watching this are probably like 19 or older. Like, what the hell are you doing with your life? No, I'm just joking. Like, people need to chill out, man. He's 19. He gives the guy a break. You know, he's getting better each game. But that was how. Let's get into the blue player ratings. First thing first, David De Gea, a 7. The best thing he did was probably pick the ball out of the net. He didn't really have to do much. He made a save in the first half, but it's De Gea I expect him to make that save. He's a bloody beast. Right back, or in fact no, we'll start with the 3 centre backs. So we've got Bailly, Jones and Smalling. So Bailly, I'm going to give him a 7. I thought it was fairly solid. Had a couple of shaky moments in the last 15 minutes. Apart from that, he was very solid at the back. But then again, we were set so defensively, so I wouldn't expect him to get exploited, I don't even know that's the right word. Jones, moving on to Jones again, I don't know, Jones is recently just, when he slipped in the first half, I was like, please, are you taking the piss, man, because they're going to score from this, aren't they? I'm going to give Jones a 6.5, mainly because again, it just, I don't know, when they've got the ball in the back, I just feel like something's flipping going to happen with the defenders. It just don't feel me with much confidence at the moment, but that other side, it was a fairly decent performance, I suppose. Moving on to Smalling, Mike Smalling, Chris Smalling, whatever you want to call him. I thought he was pretty solid today. I know he made a couple of mistakes towards the end of the game, but that all I said, you know, I thought he was very solid throughout the whole game. He won pretty much every aerial duel you can win against, you know, decent opposition as well. So I'm going to give him a 7.5. And then moving on to Valencia, who for me arguably could have been man of the match. Absolutely fantastic. I know he got the goal at the end, but just the fact that the way he runs the whole game, man. Oh my god, what a lad. Valencia, I'm going to go for 8, because honest to god, I just love him, and he just puts so much effort in every game. In my opinion, he could easily be captain, but that's a different debate. Left wing back, my man, Ashley Young. Oh god, I was getting so much abuse when I was saying I want Ashley Young in the team. People are like, are you thick? But he came good, didn't he? That cross was absolutely fantastic. You know, just rolling back the year to flipping Van Gaal era. But that all aside, I'm going to give Ashley Young, I'm going to give him a 7.5. Got an assist. I think it was fairly solid throughout the whole game. You know, the system suited him and Valencia in particular more than it did the 3 at the back. They were struggling massively, especially in the first half. They didn't know where the hell they were standing. Moving on to the midfield, Fellaini and Carrick. Carrick, I'm going to give him a 7 because he dictated the play. You know, everything that Carrick does is absolutely fantastic, really, isn't it? Fellaini, excuse me, Fellaini, I'm going to give Fellaini an 8 because, like, he's like Zidane in disguise these days, no, but the last 2 games have been absolute sublime. I don't really need to talk about Fellaini and the way everyone abuses him, so he's proven us all around. Don't jump on that bandwagon and say you trust him. Anyways, moving on to the front 3, Mata, I don't think Mata was amazing this game. I thought he had moments that he was fantastic. But like I said, the best thing about Mata in this game in general, well, the best thing about our team in general was the movement off the ball. And a lot of that was Mata. His movement off the ball is absolutely fan-flipping-tastic. So for that alone, I'm going to give him a 7.5. Could have had an assist for Rashford. Lingard for me has to be man of the match. I know he was the man of the match for BT and I would have given it him regardless. So I'm going to give him an 8.5. It's just, his goal was flipping fantastic. Somebody else scored that, we've been raving about that. But the fact that it's Lingard and people are like, I'm not sure if I rate him. It was a fantastic goal. He was absolutely sick today, linking up with Rashford. So many times he was picking the ball up from deep and just running past people. You know, I've been very critical of Lingard and today he shut me up nicely, to say the flipping least. Moving on to the last man, the one and only, Rashford. Again, people have been overly critical of him. Yes, his finishing wasn't fantastic, but he had pretty much everything minus the finishing. So for that matter, I'm going to give him a 7.5. As long as he improves on his finishing, I'm sure he'll be fine. He's 19, boys. Chill, and ladies. He's chill the hell out. You know, it's not that deep. You know, we got the win. That's the main thing. I mean, no more views from the flipping stakes. You know, we ain't about that. We ain't about that life, Arsenal. Enjoy that position. You ain't coming out of it. On the side, very happy with the fact that we won. Yes, I'm not too sure about what Jose did in the last 15-20 minutes. I wasn't very happy with the fact that we sat that deep. I thought we should have went for the 3-0, but you know, what do I know? Jose's a bloody manager, and Jose we bloody trust. That celebration as well for Valencia's goal. Come on, Jose, I want to see more of that. But yeah, like I said, all there is to say now is, if you're new here, subscribe to our brother. I do upload very regularly. You're probably sick of my face, to be honest. Like and share on social media. My social media things are in the bloody description. I'll follow you back, don't worry, I'm not desperate like that. But yeah, hopefully you enjoy the rest of your week. I know Spurs have won already and Man City are playing Liverpool. I don't know what the hell's happened there at the moment. But that all aside, enjoy whatever's left on your weekend. I'm gonna make another video at some point during the week, possibly a Premier League roundup, but you know, we don't know about that. Anyways, I'm chatting to you shit now. It's been your boy Usman. We're not in 6th. No more views from the 6th. Come on, United. In 5th. Arsenal enjoy that spot. Peace. Come on, United.